Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video, we have just got some JP information on the 7-year anniversary, so thank you very much to DBS Hype on Twitter. He turned around and sent out the scan for the V-Jump for this month, and right down here in the lower right-hand corner, you can see the next LR EZAs. It's going to be the 3rd-year anniversary units. That's right, we've got Vegito and Gogeta LRs that are going to be getting their EZAs, and they are going to become absolutely devastating. I mean, this is something that I've been excited for quite some time, since really EZAs started to become a thing, especially the LR EZAs, and wondering how they were going to turn around and make these units into something amazing, and we are going to find out our answer very, very soon. Now, I'm going to make a statement here. It's going to be completely highly, contested and everything else, but let me follow through with this. We're EZAing the 2 best units in the game. Now, I understand everybody's going to be flipping out saying they are far from the best units in the game. Let me explain. You're talking about 2 units here that for 4 years, these are 30-year anniversaries, for 4 years, you're talking about a unit that is a staple on the teams that they are on. I mean, the fact that they were the first unit to really gather ki quickly from Rainbow Ki Spheres, the 120, I easily could see them jumping that up to at least 150, potentially up as high as 200. The fusion category, I think that all that's going to become 170 across the board. I could see the physical being 120. That's leader skills are leader skills. There's tons of different things that happen with that. But you're talking about 2 units with both the Gogeta and then also the Vegito that 4 years ago consistently were some of the highest damage dealing units. Now they're able to turn around in their current states and consistently hit out 3.5-4 million attack, which is better than some of the LRs that come out today. So you're talking about the ability for them to easily be, I guess I'm going to sit there and say I think that the damage output for these guys are easily going to be consistently 7-8 million. That's could be easily what they're going to turn around and do. Not to mention, when they actually go into their transformed state, they are going to be very, very devastating. So you have two units that are basically very, very similar in their entrance level. I think that what you could see here, again, I could see the Rainbow Ki Spheres, maybe that becoming +2 for all Ki Spheres, or I could see them turning around and adding on like an additional 20% attack and defense per Rainbow Ki Sphere added to them. Again, like I said, probably going to like anywhere between 150, potentially like up to, I don't know if it'd be 200 or not, but I mean, that's a pretty big jump, but we've seen things like that before. Not to mention the teams and stuff that they're on. I mean, very, very devastating. Now, once they transform is when they actually turn around and get really different. Here with Gogeta obviously being able to fully recover. And one thing I think that would absolutely make these, again, best units in the game easily, in every sense of the word, is if they imagine their turn 6 transformation being dropped to like turn 4. I mean, they are going to be the first units that transform that are going to be getting EZAs, excuse me, with turn restrictions. So I could easily see them turning around and saying, hey, nope, drop it down to turn 5 or turn 4 for the ability to be able to turn, or even bump up from a 50% to like maybe a 75%, somewhere into that time, or somewhere in between that threshold. I could see that happening, just so that it's going to be an easier transformation mechanic on them. And then again, fully recovering everything. They're at 150 here, so I could easily see that becoming 200. And then the Ki +3, again, keeping that, but turning around, maybe adding on an additional 10 or 20% per Ki Sphere obtained, per Rainbow Ki Sphere obtained, colossal damage to enemies. I can see that easily being lower attack and defense, maybe greatly lower attack and defense, something to that standpoint. But the fact that they're effective against all types obviously is huge there. And then even with the Vegito being able to counter, I mean, imagine if he gets some type of damage reduction. I mean, then you're talking about him being actually better than the STR unit and being able to get some of that stuff set up. So wow, super excited. Just had to turn around and make a video about this. Again, I mean, these are going to be 2 units that I think are easily going to be hitting that consistent 6, 7, 8 million on their attacks, and are just going to continue to be absolute staple units. I mean, this right here is the way they built units. You're talking about units that are 4 years old that everybody uses, that are super excited. Everything else, great. So can't wait to find out what these adjustments are going to be and how this is going to be set up, but we'll have to wait and see. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.